Hey, how's it going? It's Jim from Corbin Sound here with Ableton quick tip number 5, fades. Fades allow us to smoothly design a rise or fall in volume on any audio that we have in our arrangement view. In Ableton Live 10, fades can be created easily by hovering over a section of audio and dragging one of the small squares that appear in the top right or left hand corners here. Let's have a quick listen to a small section of my arrangement view and see the fades in action. Let's create a fade in on this shaker that we've got over the top of some drums. You can hear that slowly coming up and down, and you've got this visual representation of the waveform moving up and down with the fade in. And with the opposite on a fade out, you can also design the slope of the curve as well. So you grab this little area in the middle here, which kind of looks like a small diamond, and if you move this up or down, you get a variety of different dynamic fades, which we can hear in context. See, that ends off pretty quickly. And that one, it kind of takes a little while, and then it kind of progressively tapers off towards the end of the fade out. Looped audio like this shaker that we have at the moment, or a percussion sample, will only allow a fade to the end of the sample's original size. I'll show you what that means if I stretch and loop this out. Now if I want to have a fade that lasts from the beginning of this area here to maybe halfway through this section we've created in the arrangement view, if I go to drag the fade, it will stop at the very end of, as previously mentioned, the length of the original audio file that we started looping. To get around this, we could create the desired length of our loop, which we've set here, and consolidate these loops into one solid audio file using Command J. Let's do that now. Now that the shaker loops have become one long audio file, we can grab the corner where our fade can begin, and now select, as far as we want, our fade. And we have the same ability to change with the dynamic of the slope in the fade as well. You'll notice I have some other audio files at the moment which aren't currently playing. It's because these are muted. Let's just turn those on now. And maybe we'll fade the beginning of this loop that I've got called conga. And as you can see, as it's not consolidated, it will only go to the length of the original sample size. Cool, so let's say I want to combine these two sirens here. We've got two audio files, they're identical, but we want to add a nice crossfade between them. And to show you what that means, if I drag, say, this much off from the beginning, and I plop this on top of the original, if I go to play this, you'll see that the audio file immediately cuts into wherever this part of the audio begins. Now that might be desirable, but you may want to choose a crossfade to fade this track into this area of audio seamlessly. So what you do is you grab your corner, like you would do for your fade, and hold and drag it across into the other section of audio. This can be done either left to right or right to left. And from there you can then design how long it takes for this crossfade, so this piece of audio to move into this piece of audio. And you can also choose a curve type as well for desired effects. We could even choose to maybe fade the beginning of these strings as well. Bringing that down, and then also adjusting the slope type to taste. In Live 9, we can repeat the same processes that we've demonstrated here today, with the only difference being the location of the fades. Let's open up Live 9 to see where those are. So now we're in Live 9, I'm just going to demonstrate quickly on a single sample where the fades can be drawn in and edited. So if I right click on the top of an audio file, you see an area down here that says Show Fades, and the key command for future reference. From here you can then adjust the fades in the same way that we did using Live 10. Whilst Live will add a small fade at the beginning and end of your sample, sometimes you may notice clicks and pops in your track. It's important to go through each individual channel and essentially find and scrub through to see where these clicks and pops are happening, and if possible, resolving them with a fade. This is a very quick and obvious demonstration if I grab a kick. If for whatever reason your sample, or in this instance a kick, has the tail end cut very abruptly, and we can see this if we zoom in a bit more, say about this far in, and I play it, what I might want to do is then go to my fades, and then draw a fade in, and see how it sounds in context. And that's it. If you liked today's video, be sure to click like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when our next video drops. Thanks for watching, see you soon.